Open letter to the president. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, time is going. Iba Gani Adams. The OPC president and leader and the Ara Nakakanfo of Yoruba land, Iba Gani Abiodun Ige Adams, has done an open letter to Mr. President on the state of the nation. Well, the opposition party is like they are in confusion, they are in disarray. Maybe letters from tribal groups, letter from people that are influential in our nation, letter from groups with a good thing for this nation. Maybe when they start writing left, right, and center, Mr. President will listen. The political parties, the opposition, they are supposed to give the pressure. They are supposed to give maybe a kind of calling them to order. They are nowhere to be found. Rather, they are fighting within the parties. Let's begin to get more of these letters. Maybe Mr. President will think twice and listen, because the way things are going in our nation, honestly, it is like confusion every day. Things are not getting better a year after, and people are asking why. With all the grammar, with all the theory of saying, yes, when he was the governor of Lagos State, he did this, he did that, but we're not seeing anything happening at the national level. Is it that the national level is bigger than its capacity? Or is it that it's taking the wrong step at the right time? What are the issues? This country today needs somebody that will lead and show the way. But with this APC government, with what has been happening since it took over, or maybe let me say, since APC government took over the affair of this nation, things are not getting better at all. Rather, what we are seeing is confusion, pressure here and there, and things are getting worse by the day. Well, let's listen to the letter from Iba Gani Adams. Your Excellency, he wrote, I bring you good tidings from the more than 65 million Yoruba of Southwest in Nigeria, including Edo Delta, Kwara, and Kogi. I also write this letter to you as one of the more than 200 million people God created as Nigerians. We have no regret that we were created to inhabit this geographical space in the West African axis of the African continent. In fact, we are happy to be here because I don't know any country in the world that God has blessed in terms of natural and human resources like Nigeria. Obviously, past leaders since 1960 disappointed Nigerians with the way Nigeria and Nigerians were badly led and the resources selfishly managed. When you came with the Emilokan coinage in the build-up to the 2023 elections, many Nigerians were persuaded that as a Democrat exposed to modern way of governance, they will perform better than Muhammadu Buhari. But what are we seeing? We are seeing the opposite. A soldier who deepened the poverty level of Nigerians and increased insecurity from 2015 to 2023. Today, events have proved that they were wrong. Mr. President, to say the truth without minding whose horse is God, you have really disappointed many Nigerians who thought you were the Messiah they were waiting for. Because they put their hope in him, that is why they are disappointed. Those that didn't believe in his capacity or didn't think he has the capacity to rule or govern us well, they said it there. I think now we are all seeing the true picture. We are saying the Lagos template, the Lagos template. If the Lagos template is not working, can't they think of another way of getting things right? We have seen that the Lagos template for now, if that is what is applying, is not working for the nation. It should rejig and rethink of getting this country on the right path. The facts are there to speak for themselves. On May 29, 2023, when you became the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigerians, the price of a liter of fuel was less than 200 naira. Today, it is more than 1,000 naira. Imagine. As the Minister of Petroleum, I asked you, what type of reform is this? Now you go explain. No. In May 2023, naira to a dollar was less than 740 naira. Today, it is more than 1,600. Now, your two right-hand men, when you were governor of Lagos State between 1999 and 2007, Wale Edun, finance minister, Yemi Kodoso, CBN governor, are in charge of the economy. Lagos economic is not Lagos, it's not Nigerian economy. They are two different things. If the ideas of these two men cannot galvanize, cannot move our economy forward, they should be removed. There's no point keeping somebody that is not adding value. How long will Nigerians continue to wait? Was it until everybody is on the road dead before they will start thinking of the way out? What exactly are the physical, economic, and financial briefing they gave you daily to convince you that they know what they are doing in those two offices? If these two people cannot add value to him, they should look outside. Get people that can assist to get this thing right. It is not casting stone. Must you use the same set of people? Are they the only one with the right wisdom or the knowledge to get this right? Out of 200 million Nigerians, you cannot get 10 good brains that can support this government that you can get from anywhere in this continent. When Buhari left on May 29, 2023, many Nigerians gave the sign of relief that insecurity will soon become history for where. Pitiably today, from the north to the south, east to the west, the rate at which Nigerians are being abducted and some killed even after ransom was paid. It was as if this blood-testing mania have just been unleashed on Nigerians from the hottest part of hell. As the Commander-in-Chief, the rising spate of insecurity across the country has put to question the kind of briefings you get on a daily basis, especially from the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, the Chief of Army Staff, Taoreed Lagbaja, and other security chiefs on their modus operandi to send these killers to where they belong. In August, many Nigerians came out to express their frustration on the way you are governing them. Today, some of those arrested have been charged with treason in the Committee of Nations. Who does that? Is that the way governments are overthrown with placards? Human rights activists have been harassed by security agents on a daily basis, and civil society organizations have become soft targets of sycophants who speak sweet words to your ears for selfish reasons. Many Nigerians know the radical role you play when you were governor and even after 2007, when you galvanized and mobilized them to challenge the status quo at the national level. He was seeking for power then. Now he has the position. Confusion everywhere. Now that you are in government, protests have suddenly become a criminal offense. God is indeed great. The plain truth is that the recent fuel price increase by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, an agency which is under your office as the Petroleum Minister, is an attack on Nigerians. This is a brutal assault on the sensibility of Nigerians. I think you and your party should be sensitive to the plight of Nigerians. What can they do? In which area do we want them to be sensitive? Nigerians can no longer bear this hardship, and honestly, the earlier the better for Mr. President to find a way forward to change the narrative. People are lamenting. Even those that supported him during the election of 2023, today they are regretting their actions. Well, for how long? Let's hear what few Nigerians are saying. Thank you, Ibadan, for speaking out. We hope this letter will go a long way. We pray so. Indeed, Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò has made it nail it, and I salute your courage. Now I know there are still men in the Southwest that can be trusted. Otherwise, I was already losing hope. You spoke well. Is Tinubu deaf? The way forward is protecting forever until Tinubu changes the situation. Well, is protest the only solution to what is on ground? What can we do outside of protest? It's like protest is not working, but is it the only way? Kindly make your opinion known as you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. What is your view?